Welcome once again. This is Caroline. I'm happy you're here today. And today we'll be talking about career clarity. I've had most of my clients talk to me about their careers. I'm going to highlight at least 3 of them who are able to talk to me about their careers so that you can start from there and be able to judge what careers we are in. One of them told me, I'm in this job, but I don't know whether this is a career or I'm just going to work. The other one told me, I've done so much that I think it's time for me to know where I'm headed. Joe, on the other hand, told me, I discovered that I love to work as an admin. I'm looking for a career coach that will help me get to the next level. What is your career? Do we all know what our career is? And in our today's lesson, we'll be talking about how to gain career clarity. What is career clarity? For the past few months, I've been receiving so many requests for career clarity talks, as there is a growing number of male and female in Kenya or professionals asking this question. Those who feel stuck in their current positions or are in different roles and unsure what to do next. Here are 2 questions you could ask yourself. Am I in the wrong job? Something is missing in my career, but what is it? No matter what stage you are in your career journey and how you feel your experience is, career uncertainty can affect us all. After all, deciding on a career is an exciting yet equally intimidating proposition. So, if your career path has taken a turn into the wrong direction, it doesn't have to be the path of no return. Gaining clarity will reset your career canvas. Now, let's go in depth and get to know what is career clarity. I would like you to ask yourself a few questions. Are you comfortable where you're working? Whatever you did in school, because all of us have a strong educational background, is it matching? Did you love what you did in school? Are you loving what you're doing right now? Every day you wake up in the morning going to work, do you feel that excitement in your role? Who you are? What you can do? What you want to do? What values drive you? What motivates you and demotivates you? What brings you joy? What drags you down? And what your preferences, personal preferences are in any role you take. If you genuinely understand what makes you tick, as in what gives you a happy index at work, and what your mission in life is, then you'll have a better career clarity than most people. If you feel dissonance or not comfortable in the place you're working, I would suggest it would be time for you to get a straight line of where your career is progressing towards. I had a gentleman called George. George had been in the business development department for so many years. But every day he went to work in the morning and faced his colleagues, he always felt this is not the place I wanted to be. George had been doing a side hustle in software development, which is what he did in the university. He had several projects running on software development. But how do you compare a career in software development and a career in sales and marketing? My advice to George was, follow what tickles you. Follow what makes you tick. And as we speak, George got a very lucrative job in a software development company, and he's able to exploit his strengths building software programs for people. Now, let's look at what is career focus. Now, career focus is when you gain the career clarity, then you need to understand, I need to focus my career. It's more so like drawing a thin line. 5 years down the line, where would I want this career to take me? Career focus, this is about having a clear vision of who you are and where you want your career to take you. Essentially, your focus is your goal. Most of the times, we are told to draw our yearly goals. It is also prudent to draw your career goals. As an expert, I love what the sales and marketing team does, because more often, the sales managers are told to draw a sales plan, or what we call a strategic plan. They could see how the sales department will be behaving for the next 5 years in terms of profits, in terms of growth, and in terms of revenues. And in terms as well of the customers they wish to get. Now, the strategic plan helps us to draw smaller milestones to where you want us to reach in the sales and marketing department. The same case applies to us with our careers. It's always good to draw our career strategic plan, which we are calling our career focus. With that goal as your focus, each choice you make will help you to get closer to what will be truly have a particular orientation towards our work. Priority and values. That is what we are calling a career anchor. Everyone has a career anchor that pulls them in a certain direction, and this career anchor stays true throughout your career. I want you to think, if you are in the wrong career, where is your anchor pulling you towards? Will you discover when it's too late? 15 years down the line, and you still don't have a focus, you don't have a good anchor? Their career focus early in advance. Don't wait until it's too late. The anchor is a combination of the perceived area of competence, motives, and values relating to professional work choices. Often, people select a career for the wrong reasons and find their workplace is incompatible with their true values. This situation results in feeling of unrest, discontent, frustration, and lost productivity. It's that feeling of something just is not right. You remember the story I've told you, George's story? For you to avoid this feeling of lack of focus, turn to your career anchor to discover your real value and use them to make better your career choices. A career anchor is the one element in your self-concept that holds you on the right path, even in the face of difficult choices. How then will you gain a career clarity? You need to ask yourself some of these few questions for you to gain your career clarity. Identify your top personal and career values. Identify your work satisfiers and what dissatisfies you and what dissatisfies you at work. Identify the skills you love to use, your competence level, and the skills you'd like to develop. Create your personal mission statement. What legacy do you want to leave behind? Break down the mission statement into objectives and goals. Have an underline that each and every objective that you set for yourself should be reached. If it's not reached, go back and identify why that objective was not reached. Now, how do you gain your career focus? Identify the industries that appeal to you. For example, I will give an example with a corporate like Safaricom. Are you attracted to working with places like Safaricom? Are you attracted to working in a company like Bidco? Identify specific companies that you admire in those industries. Research the company, learn their culture, speak with people in those companies, and find out as much as you can about the direction the business is taking to analyze how closely it would align with your own preferences. Align your career with the legacy you want to leave behind. Your mission will help you to hold focus, and that focus will provide you with a compass that will guide you. Remember, you need to prove to employers that you are the best candidate for the job. Indecisiveness waters down your brand, making you look less attractive to employers who are the most attracted to candidates that articulate their value, match their needs, and explain what they are offering. If you feel stuck and feel time has come for you to get your career clarity, get your career focus through that strategic career plan, don't hesitate to get in touch with us, Factual HR, and we'll be glad to help you. You can call us on 0722 2425 80 or send us an email, resume@factual-hr.com. Thank you and have a good day.